Hey everybody, it's Abby. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be talking about my June no-buy, or my update, my no-buy update for June. So this is a little over halfway in, maybe about exactly halfway, I'm not sure. But, so basically I'm just going to talk to you about like what I struggle with, how I'm feeling at this point, and stuff that I bought, stuff that I was tempted by, and my feelings like toward the no-buy in general. So if you want to follow me from the beginning, if this is the first video that you've seen, I have a playlist always linked in my description box of the no-buy year. So to start there with my intro, and then you'll be caught up. So I have notes too because I will forget what I'm talking about in about 3 seconds. So the first part of the month was pretty good. I didn't really think about stuff. I was just trying to get ready for my vacation, which was last week that I'm filming this. Probably the week before last by the time I'm uploading. I don't know when that works. I did get my tattoo that I've been talking about, so I will be filming that shortly. I'm going to wait until it heals a little better and take more pictures of it. Right now it's at that nasty, scabby, peely kind of phase, so wait for that to heal a little better and then I will do a video talking about it. I am relieved that that is done and paid for. I paid for it out of my own pocket with my own money instead of putting it on a credit card. And I think that was my first big purchase, that I can remember, that was on a credit card. So I'm excited about that. And I have worn makeup this month a bit more than I had been, maybe a couple times a week. I actually wore it on vacation. I usually never wear makeup on vacation. And then I also have found a new foundation routine that is at least mostly summer proof for me, so I'll definitely be sharing that in a video. I just have one product that I need to find a replacement for. I ordered one on Ulta. It should be here fairly soon once I get that tested out, just because the one, I used a matte setting spray from Wet n Wild, and Wet n Wild of course is not cruelty free anymore, so I'm trying to find an alternative, and it's almost running out anyways, so I needed one. So I didn't bring my no-buy to do that or anything. So yeah, I'll share that when I get ready to, or when I figure out the setting spray thing. But anyways, but lately I've been wrestling with like the long-term no-buy thing. So I'll definitely have to continue for at least the rest of this year, just because I am planning to have my debt paid off by the end of the year, if not like January of next year. But like talking in terms of extremes, I would be perfectly happy with like no more makeup. Like if it wasn't a thing, if I didn't have it, then I wouldn't care, I don't think. But just since I have it, I feel like I want to use it and talk about it and all that stuff. On the other hand, I do enjoy this community, and not like the big influencer community, like the nasty side, but just people who watch my videos or that I watch theirs and talk about stuff. We have this common appreciation for this art form, so I would miss that, and I kind of want my channel to still kind of be in that as well. So I want to keep my channel going like in this direction where I'm talking about no-buys and like saving money and stuff, and then maybe eventually start getting back into makeup a little bit more, like slowly, not like full-on hauls and that kind of stuff like I did before. Just I want to be mindful of like overconsumption and waste, going forward. And I do appreciate the efforts of people like Samantha Ravendall and people like that who have actively decided to not accept PR for the most part, because it is so wasteful. And like she was talking in her video where she talked about why she was doing it. It was ridiculous, like the amount of packages and stuff that she would get, she'd have to deal with and recycle, and it's just too much. I mean, I'm not saying that I want to like be at that level of like, getting all this PR, but I don't want to fall into that trap because I feel like it's hard to get out of, and she had to like fight to get that done. So, and I would like to explore, I know I've mentioned this in my other videos, but I want to explore like the zero waste or less waste makeup products, the ones that are like refillable and recyclable, or you can like turn in the packaging to make something new, like I mentioned in my empties video with Pacifica. Most of their products you can return to them and they will recycle. They have this partnership with the company called Preserve, who makes like razors and like disposable cutlery, stuff like that, that is completely recyclable. And they turn their products into like the Preserve razors. So I really appreciate that, but I just wish, like, recycling is not 100% effective. Like, if you take like this bottle, 100% of this is not going to be, like, it's not going to yield this much plastic in return once it's recycled. So, but things like glass and aluminum do, it just fell. But things like glass and aluminum do have a higher, like, success rate, I guess, I don't know what the technical term is, of being recycled. So like if you recycle an aluminum like tin of makeup, then it will, you know, yield the same amount of stuff in return, or it can be refilled and like sanitized, cleaned, and refilled. So there's quite a few brands that are coming up with stuff like that, or even without packaging, like Lush is doing. So I definitely want to be like really involved with that and try to get you know, my waste reduced, because I have, just from last year, not even stuff from this year, it's all over the place, but my empties from last year, I still have them in this like really big shopping, like paper shopping bag, and yeah, I need to recycle them. Maybe, I don't know if I should wait until like the end of this year and like recycle everything at once, or I don't know. But as far as what's going on the channel in the near future, I did talk about this in the last video, so sorry for hearing it again, but I am going on another work trip in the end of July and early August. So I'll have videos pre-filmed for while I'm gone, but I will not have my end of month, like, no buy update, empties, or budget update at the end of July, because I don't want to, I'm leaving like during the last week and I don't have to hurry and film them and try to get them uploaded. I just want to wait and combine it with August. The way it'll be a little bit easier. So onto the stuff that I was tempted by. This ColourPop yellow palette, the honey or something about honey, I can't remember. I don't know why I've never really been interested in like yellow eyeshadow except for like mustard yellow, and I really like it. So maybe I'll buy it when my no buy is over. But then again, like I mentioned before, I want to be more mindful of packaging, and I want to buy single shadows and not palettes. So I'm thinking I will try to like dupe that palette with, I mean, if ColourPop sells them as singles, then that'd be great, but if not, I can find them somewhere else. That's really the only thing that I have like almost caved on. There was a few things on Ulta. I ordered, I'll put this will be with next month though, because I haven't received it yet, but I got a replacement for that setting spray, and I don't remember what else. I think I know I needed a new like light nighttime moisturizer, and I can't remember what else. That's terrible, I know. But this month though, I have bought, I bought a bleach, like hair bleach, and the Manic Panic pastelizer, because they were out of the Arctic Fox one, and at Sally's, and that was $24 total. And then I did, before vacation, I bought 2 pairs of shorts and 1 pair of capris at Plato's Closet, which if you're not familiar with that, I cannot talk today. It's like a secondhand store, like consignment kind of thing, where you can bring in your old clothes and they'll look through it and see what they want to buy from you. They give you like $1 or something for each thing, or not even $1 sometimes. And then they resell it, and it's really, really cheap. You can get like name brand stuff. And so I got 2 pairs of shorts, a pair of capris for $30. So total I spent $54. And this year total, I have spent $935, which blows my mind, because if I am like actively trying to spend way less than I have before, and I'm still almost at $1,000, and it's only July. So I can't imagine if I had added up everything from like every year where I wasn't watching my spending. That's kind of scary. And I know, well, the person that inspired me to do this no-buy year, and I'm sure you as well, was Hannah Louise Poston, and she talked about how she hit like rouge at Sephora, just replacing her skincare that she used up in like a couple months. So it's ridiculous how much this stuff costs. But that was it for this video. Let me know how you're doing, if you're doing the no buy year, if you've been tempted to buy anything, or if you've had to buy any replacements or anything recently. And that's about it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.